So I made a realization today that if you go through my browser history and you thought the Lottie was the weirdest gun you were going to see on there, you were sadly mistaken. This is the Gyrojet, and this is going to be today's 3-minute history tangent. So let's get into it. And if we're going to start anywhere, we have to start with the creator of this weird thing. This is Robert Mainhart, and in the 1960s he decided, hey, I'm paying for the whole round. Why can I only use the bullet? I'm going to use the whole round. And he did. Oh, you thought it was a figure of speech? No. So when you're getting shot at by one of these things, this is what's coming at you. And these actually are a very unique and kind of an interesting design. Seeing as how there's no shell, there's no separate actual bullet, the whole thing is the bullet. And it works in kind of a weird way. As you can notice here, it's got little ports on the back side, and all of those are put on just a slight bit of an angle. And what that does is it is rocket propelled. This thing is a little rocket shooting out of these Gyrojet weapons, and it's kind of neat how it works. So if you're even remotely familiar with how a typical firearm operates, you'll know that there's a firing pin, and the firing pin will go back and hit this little primer cap. Yes, this is a 40mm shell from a Bofors. No, that is not the weirdest thing you're going to see on your phone today. So the Gyrojet family of pistols does things a little bit different. They have a hammer in the front. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So what happens is it hammers the front of the round, forces the primer cap against the firing pin that's stationary on the back of the gun, still ignites it like your typical round, but it's a rocket charge. So those little holes we talked about that are drilled in the back are actually the propulsion ports. And the reason they're angled is to allow the round to spiral as it's going down the barrel. Yeah, yes, the barrels are rifled. I mean, that's just common design, but the holes add a little bit more spin to it just to make it a little bit more accurate. Now, not much more accurate. And when I say not very accurate at all, I mean like 17 MOA accurate. These things were not accurate at all. They were very prone to, obviously, wet powder, more so than a standard round because it's got big old ports in the back. Yeah, your water's going to get in there. And guess what? When you go to click at that little green spaceman, there's a good chance you're not going to get anything out of it. So I would stick to a Glock. I want to say a SIG, but don't go SIG. And yeah, so that was your 3-minute, very short history tangent on the Gyrojet. If you like what you see, make sure you like and subscribe and follow for more. And again, go drink water. Dehydrated's not cool. Go be cool. All right, we'll see you guys next time.